A very important question that students often ask is viruses mutate, viruses replicate, viruses cause disease. But why are viruses considered non-cellular or acellular? Now in this video, I'm going to take you through the concepts that make up viruses, the concept that makes up that bio calls something as living, and why are viruses called as non-living. This is a it is a very concept based question where students often get confused, and the confusion is okay in your mind if you have to solve a CBSE question paper, but when you solve the NEET MCQ type question paper, it becomes imperative for you to understand. And I'm going, in the next few minutes, about 10 to 12 minutes, I'm going to take you through the concept of living, non-living, as well as connection with viruses as non-cellular beings. Viruses do replicate, but only inside a host organism, inside a host body. The body of a virus consists of a DNA or RNA with a proteinaceous coat around it, and the protein coat is called as capsid. So the second most important point is that viruses do not have a cellular basis of existence. They do not have a cellular basis of life. Go back to my last lecture, which said that cell is the basis of life. So the body of a virus does not consist of a cytoplasm. The body of a virus does not consist of any organelles. Yes, viruses do replicate, but they cannot replicate autonomously on their own. They need a host machinery to replicate. Hence, they are termed as obligate parasites. The word obligate means compulsory. So viruses are compulsory parasites. They're compulsory parasitic in nature. They enter the host cell, they take over the machinery of the host cell, and then they start replicating inside the host cell. Hence, viruses are termed as compulsory or obligate parasites. The second most important point is that viruses do not have a cellular assembly, and it is the lack of a cellular body, a cell which consists of cytoplasm, various organelles inside it, is lacking inside a virus. A virus does not have a cellular life, a cellular basis. Hence, a virus, the term that is used for a virus is acellular. The meaning of the word A means without. Asymptomatic means without any symptoms. Amitosis means cell division, which is not mitosis. Similarly, acellular means something which is without a cell. So, viruses are considered acellular beings because they are obligate parasites. They do replicate, they do have an existence, but only inside a host body. They are compulsory parasites, and outside a host body, they are completely inert. They do not exhibit any metabolism. Outside a host body, they are inert, inactive, just like particles of crystal. So they do not have an existence technically outside a host body. Hence, viruses are considered as acellular beings. And because they are acellular, they do not show replication outside a host body. They do not show any metabolism outside a host body. They do not have any independent existence outside a host body. Hence, viruses are considered as acellular beings or acellular organisms. Now, when you are asked this question in one marker answer or a 2-marker answer, the simple answer should be they do not have, it should be a 3-pointer answer. They do not exhibit metabolism. They do not have a cellular basis of life. They cannot replicate independently outside a host body. Hence, they are said to be bordering or borderline between living and non-living. Perfect. When it comes to NEET questioning, when you understand clearly that the body of a virus consists of a single proteinaceous coat, the proteinaceous coat is referred to as a capsid. It is made up of tiny units which are called as capsomeres. Inside is a DNA strand or RNA strand. The strand of DNA and or RNA inside a virus. I'll repeat that. The strand of DNA or RNA, not and. A virus cannot have both DNA as well as RNA. It can either have DNA or it can have RNA. It can have single strand of DNA, it is called ssDNA, or a double strand of DNA, which is called as dsDNA. Similarly, it could have a single strand of RNA, or it could have two strands, double strand of RNA. So it could either be ssDNA, dsDNA, ssRNA, dsRNA. It has DNA and RNA inside it with a capsid around it. That is the entire body of a virus. It does not have any organelles, it does not have cytoplasm, it does not have a nuclear assembly. When it enters a host cell, it takes over the organization of the host body, starts replicating, multiplying inside the host body, and eats. So it's whatever the host offers. So it's an obligate parasite. Outside a host body, it is completely inert, it can be crystallized. There is no existence outside the body of the host. Hence, viruses are said to be bordering between living and non-living. Now, when I take you through the next chapters, classification, you will understand that the classification of the living world has a separate place for viruses. Viruses do not have a place inside even the classification of the living world. I decided to take this up as part of a few minutes because this is a question which many students get confused with. If you find clarity in this, please do subscribe my channel, follow it, and keep coming back to Biofactory and concept clarity with Bio, Clear Bio with Rekha, for more such concept clarity related to NEET questions.